What's up guys, it's Light Spiral here, and today I'm bringing you a video of a Giants B10 team with Amir. So this is just like your beginners team, more or less. Normally your beginners team, instead of Amir, you might have like a Shannon or some kind of like defense buffer or another healer or something like that. But this is like the second step in your Giants progression, because typically a Giants progression would go a full support teams, like 5 supports. Then you'd go to like 4 supports and 1 damage dealer. Then 3 supports, 2 damage dealers. Then sorry, 3 support, 2 damage dealer. Then 2 support, 3 damage dealer. Some people skip that one and go straight to a 1 support, 4 damage dealer. And then that's pretty much like the final team. It's just Galleon as your support, and then as many um, Galleon and 4 damage dealers basically. And pretty soon I'll have a video on my channel or on whatever on this channel. That is a like full YOLO team with Amir. So it's just Galleon, Amir, and 3 other nukers. So if you want to check that out, you can feel free to check that out. Or if you want me to make a video of a team with Amir and like another nuker, like if you want me to make a 2 damage dealer comp or a 3 damage dealer comp, just tell me in the comments and I can definitely make one. But this is just your first team you'll ever use Amir in. Basically, it's like your basic team. So I'll get the run started and I'll show you the runes and everything after, and I'll explain why I picked to make this video around Amir. I'll explain why he's pretty popular, but as well I'll also explain why he's not the most popular in the dungeon. I didn't actually check if he's in the top 15 most used monsters. I'll actually check after this, I guess. But the reason that he is pretty popular is because he's just a solid damage dealer that's farmable, is to make it short. He's got 3 skills. So like you could say, yeah, everyone has 3 skills, but he has like 3 active skills, no passives. And out of the 3, 2 of them will do good damage if runed correctly, and 1 of them is not really that great. So the first skill is what, I don't know what it's called, like Mega Smash or something. I don't know. Same as all the ifrits, and I'm sure you guys are well aware that Theomar's hits really hard, and his first skill will hit hard, and all the ifrits have the same first skill, the same multipliers. So if your Tessa has the same attack and speed as your Theomar's, they should be hitting exactly the same numbers. So you should, by that, hopefully that'll hint that Amir's first skill will hit plenty hard. His second skill is the kind of like useless one, I guess you'd call it. He has the same second skill as Vero. So the reason I call it useless is because it does damage based on your max HP, and you're not really going to be ruining Amir on HP, so it's not going to do that much damage. So you see he just did it there, and he landed no stuns and didn't do very well. Part of the reason he doesn't land stuns is I don't have him on accuracy, and I'll show you the skill ups. He doesn't have skill ups, so the harmful effect rate is only like 30% or something. So it's kind of just like having despair runes. So yeah, it's not ideal. And then his third skill is kind of like his bread and butter, what he's known for. What is it? It's called like Mat Crush or something. Yeah, that one he just did right there. It attacks all enemies twice, and it does damage proportionate to the amount of debuffs on the enemy, as well as your attack and your crit damage. So if you rune this guy, just like attack, crit damage, attack, speed, crit damage, attack, whatever, his first and third skill will do a lot of damage, basically. And so that's why he can be popular, as well as he's an ifrit, so he's farmable, so a lot of people have him, and he has good base stats. So for a lot of people, this is one of your best options as a Giants B10 damage dealer. You can see here that was 2.5 minutes, and there's only 1 damage dealer. So yeah, this is a pretty solid team if this is going to be your first entrance into a speed team. 230 is not bad. I think the first time I started using a damage dealer in Giants, I think my run was about 330. So yeah, that's better than what this was. The first damage dealer I used, by the way, was Susanoo. So like I probably used a team similar to this. I didn't have Chasoon way back when. Um, so it was probably like Shannon right where Chasoon was or something if I had to guess, and Susanoo where Amir is. So I picked the accuracy leader. Um, well, I picked the accuracy leader because you'll see here my Bernard is on 14 accuracy. And in Giants, for those of you that don't know, if you get 45 accuracy, that's the accuracy cap. So anything above 45 accuracy is basically like having max accuracy in Giants. So if you have a what is the speed lead? 41% speed leader skill. You only need an extra 4 accuracy on your units, and you'll have max accuracy. But so this leader skill gives my Bernard max accuracy. It gives my Amir max accuracy. It gives my Chasoon max accuracy. Oops. My Darien is already on max accuracy for Giants, and so is my Vero. So it really only benefits these top 3, but it's nice to get a little bit of extra dots from Amir, the attack break, and the glancing hits. So, I mean, of course, you can use Vero lead. Honestly, if my Bernard had enough accuracy, I definitely use Vero lead. The only monsters on this team that really need accuracy is Bernard needs accuracy, and it's preferable to have Vero on accuracy so he can stun in the first stages. But Bernard is really the one you need on accuracy, and like I said, Vero is preferred on accuracy. But so HP leader is better if your team's built that way. And so I'll show you the runes here. So yeah, wait, did I explain? I explained why he's good, and I don't remember if I said why he's bad or not. Basically, the reason he's not the favorite of everyone, there's 2 reasons. One, he's just not the strongest damage dealer in the game in Giants. When it comes to stuff like TOA hard or select arena teams, he is one of the preferred options out there. But basically, he's preferred if you're going to be stacking debuffs. So that's why I say like TOA hard, you stack up a ton of dots, speed debuffs, stuns, bombs, whatever, attack breaks, whatever it would be. And so Amir's going to do a lot of damage if you put a lot of debuffs on. Whereas in Giants, in the first stages, you're not going to get AoE debuffs. Like let's say this team right here, the only AoE debuff she'll ever get is the stuns from Vero and Amir. So he doesn't do that much in the first stages. And then on the boss, you'll get maybe a couple of dots, maybe a glancing hit, and a defense break, attack break. But so that's just not enough debuffs to really make him the best Giants damage dealer. And the other reason that he's not the favorite Giants damage dealer is just the fact that to rune him, he has 3 skills, and each skill does damage proportionate to a different stat. So if you rune him attack, crit damage, attack, it's only optimal for the first or for the third skill. Speed, crit damage, attack is only optimal for the first skill, and HP, crit damage, HP is only optimal for the second skill. So that's why he's not really preferred, because in Giants you kind of need a monster where all the skills are on the scale on the same stat. Whereas in Arena or in TOA, you can rune him, just attack, crit damage, attack, and just use him for the third skill. Because like in Arena, hopefully, if you have a good team, you one-shot them, basically, or you kill them in the first turn. But so you just rune him, attack, crit damage, attack, and use his third skill, and then it should be the end of the fight. But so that's why he is good, but not really the favorites. I'll go over. Oops, I clicked off of him. Where is he? Right here. I'll go over the skills really quick, or the runes. He's just on a fatal broken set. Rune removal's tomorrow, so that'll change tomorrow. But you can go back and look at how much damage he did. I believe on the boss, when the boss had like 3 debuffs, I think. You can go back and check. The third skill hit 22k, which isn't insane, but it's not that bad either. Only stats really worthy of noting here is note that he has 2,000 attack, more or less. He's got about 132 speed, as well as 74 crit rate and 144 crit damage. The other stats you don't really need to worry about that much. all you really need is the crit rate, crit damage, attack, and preferably a little bit of speed. Mine's not very fast, but it worked. So I'll just go over the runes right here. I have him on attack, crit damage, and oops, wrong rune, attack. And so that one's not even maxed yet. And there are other guys I'll just go over really quick. Bernard, he's on Swift Revenge. Yeah, you can see this stats to note. He's fast. He's got enough survival or tankiness, whatever you call it. He's got enough HP and defense to survive. And his accuracy, you would want 45 in Giants, but I don't really use him in Giants anymore. I just made this team to help out some of you guys that are looking for a team like this. So I wasn't worried about accuracy. Chasoon, Violent Energy. You don't need Violent at all for this team to work. The only stats really to note is note the speed, the HP, and the defense. Of course, it'd be preferred to have more HP because her heal is based off her HP. And the reason she has so much defense is because she has defense slot 4. HP is preferred, but I just didn't have a good HP rune. So here's my Darien. My Darien's on kind of a damage, high accuracy, like support hybrid. So he's got like no speed. But the stats for your Darians, just focus on the HP. Try and get 45 accuracy so you can have a second chance to land this attack debuff in case Bernard misses the attack debuff. But so try and get 45 accuracy, and then after that, really just as much HP as you can. And that should be good. Mine's on Double Blade Revenge. You can just do triple energy. You can do Swift Energy. You could do energies and like anything that makes him tankier or has accuracy or speed or whatever. And then Vero's just standard support, Swift Focus. Stats to note is he's got 183 speed. He doesn't need to be this tanky. He's got 30,000 HP and like 900 defense. And then he's got max accuracy for Giants, which is 45. So that's really all I have to say about this team and this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just drop it in the comments and I will answer them most likely because I answer, I think, pretty much about like 100% of the comments I get. And if there's any videos you want to see, you also just leave them in the comments. Like I said earlier in the video, if you wanted to see a Amir team with maybe a second or third damage dealer in here, you can just tell me in the comments and I'll make that video soon. But that's really all I have for today though, guys. So may the best year today's be the worst year tomorrow's.